Hello, good people. Welcome to day 18 of our daily Python test. Today, we're going to be doing something interesting. We're checking through a list and checking if all the elements of the list are equal or not equal. So that's all we're to do. So we're going to create this function called all equal, and then it's going to take in only one parameter, which is going to be a list, and our function is going to check through this list to find out if all the elements are equal or not equal. If they are equal, it's going to return true. If they are not equal, it's going to return false. So first off, we're going to define our function, name it all equal, and then we're going to call our parameter param. I mean, there's no problem with it. You can actually call this whatever you like. It's just like naming a variable. Now, the way I think to do this is we're going to use a for loop, so that it's going to loop through the entire list and check through the indices of each element in that list. So we're just going to call this number. If for number in, then I want to check through the length of the list. So this is what I did: range length param. Now what this is going to do is that number is going to take in 0, 1, 2, 3, just like that. It's going to be changing based on this length till it gets to how many the list is. So that's just what we're going to do. Now we can now write our for loop, or let me just show you what this does. Let's just print number so you see typically how this operates. Then let's just call this just so that you know how number is going to loop the sequence. 0, 1, 2. Now this indicates their actual indexes. So let's continue. Now we know how number is operating. We will now check if the previous element is not equal to the next element, or is equal to the next element, whichever you want to use, but I think I'm going to go with not equal. So how we'll get that is we'll say param, and then we'll pass in number as the index of param we want here. So on the first iteration of this loop, number is going to be 0. So we'll check if it's not equal to param, and then number plus 1. You know what, I think there's a little issue here, so let's do this minus 1. The reason is that since we are checking for the one in front of it, we want to make sure when it gets to 2 here, it does not try to check for 3 maybe on the next time of the iteration. Let's say we're iterating through this, so 0, 1, 2 is going to be param 2 here, and then 2 plus 1, and we don't have a third index here, you know. So just to prevent that, I want to just keep it within this list here. So what I'm checking is the actual length of the list, but minus 1. So when I'm doing plus 1 here, it's not going to add to this number in any way. So now that we've done that, if they are not equal, let it just return false immediately. But if not, it should continue the iteration, continue the loop. After the loop is done, if it does not find anyone that is not equal throughout this loop, then it should return true. That's why if you watch my tabulation, look at it, my indentation, look at it, I made sure return true is on the same line with the for loop, because it's after the loop. If this loop successfully completes and it does not find anyone false, then it should now return true. If it finds anyone false here, it's just going to return false, and that's all. So let's try with an unequal one first and run code. Yeah, we're correct. So if you still don't understand it, do well to ask me any question in the comment section below. My phone numbers are free, you can call me. I'm a Python tutor, so I'm always open to calls. If you need to understand something quickly or whatever, just ring me up, chat me up on WhatsApp, drop a comment in the comment section below. Like the video please, and subscribe if you still haven't, and ring the bell icon so you don't get to miss any day's work, any day's challenge. So I think let's draw the curtain here. See you tomorrow guys. Bye.